So let's go through a few more of these points that men are making. And then I'll go to the material on screen, which here I can actually put these up too, on screen that educates women on how to be in a female-led relationship. And it is absurd. And then we will switch to take some call-ins tonight, of course, like I always do. Who's this guy? One Revent. When I was younger, I fell for this lie too. I was very into progressive ideas. Today we call them woke ideas. I was eager to show people that as a modern man, I could handle strong women, leading the relationship without feeling insecure about it. I wanted people to see I wasn't like the rest of men, and I was a real man because because I didn't feel the need to comply with patriarchal standards. I love that word, patriarchal. Yeah, I was clueless about human nature, and I sure did pay the price for that ignorance. Okay. Now, I wonder if there's anybody that chimes in, to this community post that says, "Oh, it was the best thing I ever did." I haven't seen that yet, so let's keep going. Every woman I've dated claimed that men and women were equal. Yeah. You know what? Next time a chick says to you, "Hey, men and women are equal," stand beside them naked in front of a mirror and just point to the obvious differences, and then ask her if she thinks men and women are equal and the same and all that stuff. So I asked them to register for the draft like all men do at 18. Suddenly, the excuses came out. That's another great point. Well said, Farmer Nate. Well said. I have not fallen to the lie. I think you can say I was one of the lost boys who resented their dad because mom told us he was not a real man and not to be like him. My dad got full custody of us. He literally is a Spartan dad, and all we do is not good enough for him. Oh, okay. This is a very thankful for my dad post. Oh, here's one about an ex from Savagist. I always love reading these names on the avatars. Savagist. My ex used to put that crap up about it relationship being democracy of eagles. What the hell does that mean? A democracy of eagles. Until she wanted something, and then she would just unilaterally demand it. When I pointed out the hypocrisy, that she would throw a temper tantrum. Temper tantrum. Where's that on my list of red flags? Let me think. Number 17, that's hissy fits. By the way, if you haven't read the book, where is the damn book? Did I give it away already? No, it's around somewhere. It's over my shoulder over here anyway. Get the Unplugged Alpha on Amazon. But that's when she's an ex. Guilty every time I've equaled or been led. So this is trying to be in an equal relationship or being in a led relationship. It's always been a roller coaster based on the emotions of a woman, and there's no peace either in the relationship or within myself. When I lead, it's a steady, peaceful train of fun town. Learning opportunities in the first group of relationships have helped shape the man I am today. Read the book, The Unplugged Alpha. Thank you, sir. And it further opened my eyes to the BS. Build excellence. He's not lying. I realized the hard way that including her in every decision was actually giving her full veto rights. Yeah. Again, women have been told that they're supposed to want to be like man. Go get the degree, climb the corporate ladder, smash through the glass ceiling, get a piece of paper framed in mahogany with little letters after your name saying that you're important. One of the funny things that I find happens a lot is a lot of these women now believe that men are attracted to their degrees and their careers and their jobs. And it's so not true. The guys that they're attracted to, the high value guys, okay, maybe dorks are attracted to that, I don't know. But the high value guys, the guys making bank, putting a dent in the universe, they're captivating, they're interesting, they have a fantastic life, they got a great network of friends, Those guys want nothing to do with a disagreeable woman, right? They don't want to be led by a woman. They don't want to come home and be told what to do. With some exceptions, however, I have it on good authority that there's at least 2 Silicon Valley CEOs that have dominatrix that like to have their bottoms beat with sticks while they run around the room like a dog, and they want to be told that their ideas are shit. So there are guys that have that fetish. Now, that's a fetish, okay? Now, you have to distinguish the difference between a fetish and a relationship. i.e., you're an LTR, you've got kids together, you're married, whatever the hell it happens to be that you choose to do. I'm telling you guys, lies. They want you plugged into comforting lies. That's why I wrote the Unplugged Alpha, to unplug you guys, wake you up. There's a reason why our ancestors held to certain roles for centuries. I'll throw this back up. Because it's how we are. A man leading the relationship does not mean the woman is a doormat. It just means the man is taking responsibility. I would add taking authority, as in being a leader, like the head of the household. I think that's important too. But yes, it means the man is taking responsibility. A leader needs people to follow him after all. You cannot... I don't know if you guys have ever tried to run a business with a partner and, it's like you're two chiefs in a tribe. Tribes only have one chief for a reason. There's only one president or a prime minister to a country. There's not a co-president. There's not a co-prime minister. None of this partner shit. That's another terrible word that gets used far too much these days. Yeah, that whole partner, like my partner. If a woman ever refers, gentlemen, if a woman ever refers to you as your partner, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. That's disgusting. I'll be honest with you. Here's a guy that got beta-tized, C26CA. He says over here, I had the lead till after marriage and the wife was pregnant with her first child. Now, she started with the threats of leaving, then aborting the baby, which shocked me as a husband and soon to be father. Dude, could you imagine? I mean, like, you sign up for a marriage, to have kids, and she threatens to abort your child. What a royal bee! After the birth, things appeared to settle down, less fighting, and a year later had a second child. Then her controlling ramped up with increased fighting. A roller coaster indeed. She demanded my obedience. Oh my obedience. Now, this dude over here said that he led until after the marriage, and then the wife was pregnant. And then by the time she's got the second kid, she demands his obedience, my time, who I associate with, and freedom where under her control. Yes, I stayed for the children to ensure I was there for them to be part of their lives. 18 years later, the children and I left the wife in the matrimonial home, and a divorce is in action. You can't change or control a woman. It's only how much crazy you're willing to put up with. I will be starting a new company this year after the divorce is over and take care of myself and the children. The ex will be left to kick rocks. Alberta, Canada, where family law is just as difficult to men as everywhere else. Family law is the same across Canada pretty much. It doesn't change that much. It's nearly identical. So you get effed whether you live in Alberta or Ontario or PEI. It's the same thing. Yeah, hit the thumbs up like it hurt you. Thanks, Rusty. Appreciate that. Yeah, do not get involved with a woman that calls you her partner. You need to quash that shit immediately. I'll tell you a story. So the single mommy that I dated after I got divorced needed to go looking for a car. Okay? And this is the first time I heard it. And I quashed that shit immediately. So at the dealership, talking to the salesman, whatever the hell you want to call him. Blah, 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 blah. My partner and I. And I was just like, excuse me? Like that. And I had a serious conversation about that shit afterwards. I didn't deal with it in front of the dude. But yeah, like you have to quash that shit immediately. It's not equals. It's not partner. And you shouldn't have to state, look, not like in this post over here from this guy C where she demanded my obedience. You don't need to demand her obedience. It's either, do it or get lost. I demand your obedience. I demand it. I command upon you to obey. And it's funny because in most marriage vows, they still say to love and to obey. Okay? They don't say to be subservient, to bend the knee, to be obedient, to be threatened with having your child aborted. None of that stuff. Give me a break. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.